Hi again. I just wanted to share with us a second experience with mango, East Indian mango to be specific. I call them my mango experiences. So this is part two. Recently, a neighbor of mine called me to our fence, and when I went there, she told me that she had a church sister who loves East Indian mango, and she wanted to know if I had any in the house or if there was any on the tree, because that day was the church sister's birthday, and she knew she would love to have an East Indian mango. She would prefer that over any gift that she received. So I told her I didn't have any inside, but I would send one of my daughters to look to see if there were any on the tree. Of course, I told one of my daughter a couple of minutes later to go look. When she went, she didn't see any, so I told my neighbor that there none was on the tree. But later on that day, because that happened in the morning hours, later on the day in the afternoon, early afternoon, I went outside and I remembered the neighbor's request. And in my heart, I said, boy, it would be nice to find just one mango, just to please this church sister, because knowing that she prefers that over any other gift. So I went under the tree and I looked up, and would you believe it, my friends? I saw one ripe East Indian mango. I mean, I was so happy. I took the stick and I stood on a bench because it was way up, and I tried to pick it. And I positioned the stick various ways, trying to get a good hold on it to pull it and to pick it. But before, when I eventually got a good grip on it, and before I pulled it down, I prayed to the Lord and said, Lord, please allow me to catch this mango, because it was way up in the tree. I did not want it to fall on the ground and suffer any damage. So um, as I pulled on it with my right, the stick you it was in my right hand, and I pulled on the mango. I held up my left hand in a position to try to catch the mango. Yes, as I pulled, it came down. It fell in my hand, but then it bounced onto the ground. But when I looked on it and felt it, it suffered no damage. So I was very grateful for that and very excited to know that, the Lord went out of his way again to show that, he loves us and that we are special to him. And I want us to take away from this mango experience. This church sister, she preferred the gift of this mango over any other gift. And I want to encourage, we must own or prefer salvation over any other gift. No matter how good the house look, no matter how good your body look, prefer the gift of salvation over any other gift. Paul writes in Hebrews 2 and verse 3, and he says there, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? So let us not neglect this great salvation. And the other thing I want us to take away from this experience is God clearly shows that he cares about the small things. He cares about the small things. When it comes on to us, my friends, God takes nothing for granted. And I just love that. So my encouragement to us is this. When it comes on to God, when it comes on to our salvation, take nothing for granted. You know, you have nothing. You and I, we have nothing to lose when it comes on to our salvation, when it comes on to knowing God. God bless you, and may you enjoy your walk with him.